The City 17 Metro is a rail system run by Terminal Authority with state-of-good repair being performed by City Rail Maintenance. Despite using the term Metro, City 17's system is closer to a hybrid rapid transit/commuter rail system like the RER in the Paris area, Moscow Central Diameters, Crossrail in London, or GO in the Greater Toronto area. The system appears to run similarly to New York City's subway, with a separation of lines and services. Lines being the physical tracks and tunnels, and services being the specific set of stations the train will actually make stops at. The organization of these lines and services appear to be through color, name, and termini. With that, we have services in red, blue, green, orange, brown, and gray. The lines are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and circle linea. Circle linea corresponds to the gray service and acts as a ring. A portion of these lines and services ran through what would become the quarantine zone, with lines extending out further into the rest of City 17. Frequency of trains on some of the system were about a train every 10 minutes. As for the stations themselves, there is Terminal Gardens, a below-grade station near the Northern Star Hotel. There's also Fairview Junction Station, an at-grade island station with over-track pathways, and Metro Area, a below-grade side platform station. Fairview Junction and Terminal Gardens are both connected to lines 1, 2, 3, and 4, and were physically connected as well. Terminal Gardens and Metro Area featured single-track platforms. Other stations include Central Zoo, Train Depot, and Industrial Zone. The system uses several rolling stock for operations, while it makes use of normal diesel multiple-unit trains with their sorted passenger carriages. It also has its own vertical seat cars. No driver compartment can be seen in these cars, and they are seen running sets between 2 to 6 cars long. Third rails can be spotted at some track portions, but not all. Prior to the Combine takeover, the system was going through several changes. Rail services in City 17 were being merged under a single controlling entity called the Unified Rail Service, or UniRay. And this appears to have included all of Terminal Authority's rail services. Rolling stock safety updates had begun on Red Line and were beginning to take place on the Blue Line. Previous service impacts include a surge of riders during the Armed Forces Day Parade, with frequency along the route being bumped up to a train every 5 minutes, as well as issues of snow and wind affecting service at one point. The snow and wind service alert was issued in conjunction with Southwest trains. The system was abandoned by the time of Half-Life Alyx and the Vault incident, with trains stuck on the tracks. The Combine do appear to be using some of the system, though, with some of the stations and tracks remaining in use for their purposes. In the instance of Terminal Gardens, one of the tracks and some of the utility space have become part of the Vault's Vortigaunt power system. Alyx, on a journey through the quarantine zone, would pass through parts of the system, such as Metro Area. After that, in an attempt at freeing her father from a razor train, she crashes said train at Fairview Junction, blocking and destroying parts of the station. She would then proceed through Terminal Gardens in several different ways and times to help eliminate part of the Vault's power network. Stations can be played on A2_pistol, A2_train_yard, A3_station_street, and A3_hotel_underground_pit. In A4_parking_garage and A1_intro_world_2, the system map can be spotted, but no station can be seen with it. The design of the map is based on the New York City subway map, while the layout of the lines through the city is based on the Moscow Metro. Fairview Junction has 2 sets of geometry, one prior to the razor train crash and one after. The player is moved between the two. Outside of Terminal Gardens on A3_station_street, the texture sheet used for signage can be seen, with an unused floor plan texture as well.